So right now I'll be postcomming some R3 speed games. I just queued last week until I lost. So this game, Darling Hilly Smack, is going to end round 11, most likely, just because we don't have any tower powers. I think the play is probably to go to about 450 EK. I don't know what they end up doing. He's obviously going for lives early on in defence. And we forced the second Dartling early on just because we maxed eco. And now he's following up with eco as well. Yeah, I've got 400, so I may stop, I may continue, I don't know. I think best case would be save up for around 11 rush because I don't see us defending without Smite Storm. Most likely round 9 I'll try and bait a Spike Storm here. And now I'm going for defense. So yeah, I think I will rush round 13 instead then. Just because we're going to struggle to leads. As we both only have one technical with lead popping power. And yeah, he sends a rush first. So I decide to all out, I'm assuming here. And I start selling Dartlings to all out him here. Never mind, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have rushed a lot earlier. But yeah, that's my final out and he should die here. I obviously moved my Dartlings, I didn't pop any of the balloons so I had longer. So now just waiting on the next opponent. He looks alright, he's in 3 birds I think. Terrible loadout, so I'd skip that if he hasn't. I don't know when this game will end. I don't know why I'm buying farmers there. He obviously didn't immediately eco there, which is a bit weird. I don't see the benefit in most games if you wait to eco an R3 speed. Because in every situation you'll need a little eco. I am trying to avoid leaking here. And that's going to be my fault. I think I stopped ecoing early because I was thinking about going for a jug rather than a jibber here. But then I changed my mind. He actually goes for a jug, I think. And then I just send a round 11 rush, he boosts. So now I'm gonna probably out him here. Now I'm just sending a bait rush with leads behind. I boosted and I didn't die to his rush there. I could have just got up a couple of spots if I had the money to. And yeah, that looks like a fairly decent opponent. So again, as standard, I'm going to eco. I sometimes use like bait spot just because it's got full map coverage when you buy the extra range for the destroyer. So yeah, I want to go for my farm here, but I'll go for a spot instead. I have that on last instead of first, which would have saved me leaks. Oh, we don't have farm, we have village. But this could go late, but we also have turbo maps. So if you bait boost someone instead to an all out, unless they have good ball micro. So I'm just space decoing a little there. I'll go for a destroyer when I can afford it, I think. No, I'm going for a small rusher. And that's his first boost out of the way. I should turbo marbs this, I don't think I do. I do not. So he bait balls it. I sent some ceramics to try and make him panic. And yeah, I leaked to 3 lives there. I sent him marb first. He dies there and DCs, so I am loose. But as he DC glitched, I'm not going to count that. And yeah, there's the Battle TV showing he disconnected. And that's someone else who DC glitched me before I started recording that. So this guy doesn't look too good. But we'll see. Short map, so I have to play this well. Even though he is not very experienced. It just takes one mistake for him to get a win. I probably should be a little bit more passive and go straight for my lightning. But yeah, I burn a quick shot there. I go for a bomb rather than my lightning there. And then I just quick shot some blacks with a cripple and I hope he dies here. And yeah, he dies. So we got unlucky with him using his cripple early. Had he used it properly, we probably would have died first now. Unless I sold my wizard and my bomb and we got up a cluster. So yeah, apparently that's the top 1 player in Africa. Again, that game probably is going to end round 12. Even our loadout. We will see now. Again, I'm trying to make sure I eco as soon as possible, regardless of the game. He waited a little while before he did anything. So he leaked a couple of lives that he wouldn't have before. And he's going to send Space Deco here, probably. Okay, no, he's playing passive. I just burn a lightning bolt, so I'd prefer to have the eco lead. So I'm going to go for a bomb here just to reduce leaks. He's max space eco, and he started late, so his eco's probably about 300. So on that front I have a good eco advantage here. But for now I'm going to stop and wait to see what I think I should do mid-game. In theory we both defend non-camo rainbows. And I see him sell on both his towers, so I rush him with zebras. And I double lightning and get up a fire breath, dragon's breath, and I'm fine. But yeah, it took him a while to send the balloons, so I get the win there. Had he sent it immediately, I could have lost that. And as he sent camos, I sold my cluster for a dragon's breath. I'm just checking which glue power up that is. This game's probably gonna run 6. Just because of yellows. By the way, my spot's very bad. And yeah, I don't really know why I used that bottom spot there. I think maybe because I was expecting a knockout and I just wanted to replace it, but I still place it at the bottom anyway. So yeah, at the moment I'm losing on life. But yeah, at this point I realise that my spot's a worse spot. I think she boosted earlier. I'm going to boost going into run 6. Just so my boost was immediately. And then she goes for the mouse from there and can't afford it, so I win. And now we're just waiting again. I'm bored, so I'm messing about with that. And we have Kirby. Looks good, has a lot of badges. Yeah, I screenshot their profile for the thumbnail. And we both started with a wizard, which is play. Again, I'm more aggressive instead of going for a lightning early on. And yeah, I burn a glue there, which I think's a play because they upgraded balloons. And yeah, they didn't really need to glue that, but they stopped themselves leaking a bit. So I think in terms of defense, we should be fine round 11. I think from playing 3 power-ups, they maybe got confused and thought they could double upgrade balloons me here. And I just toggle my mortar a little bit to try and avoid leaking. And yeah, they all out me here. And I made that look a lot harder than it was there. And yeah, we got the same guy as earlier. Not a great loadout. I think he used the skip, so that's me being a tactical and picking a bad loadout. I think I'd start darting. So I think the plays I would play really passive or offensive pusher. I think I'll most likely offensive push depending on how they play. Yeah, they started Cobra, so they'll leak a fair bit here. I'm not going to get our AM Cobra, are they? I don't know why I said show, he knows I've got Cobra. And I'm just going for leaks, and I'll send non-stop space blacks here. And they've used 2 out of 3 glaze. Yeah, they don't like the fact I'm sending non-stop. They should aggro me with yellows here. And there they go. I'll try defenders with mortar toggle. But yeah, I'm leaking more than I'd like though. I think I'll get up a hidden Cobra in a second. I don't know why I tried to place there, I know I can't place it there. And he just needed to get up a big Bloom Buster there, and he'd say no. With his Cobras on strong, of course. Yeah, another decent opponent now. Power lock's going to be quite important. We're obviously both happy to play Dark Boomer. I think the triple dart was the better start here. Yeah, he sold his Boomer less, so he lost a little bit of money. And it's very important in this game mode. Yeah, again going for the 0-2 and 0-1 spam, which I'm not a fan of, so I BM him there. Yeah, he has 5-6 darts now. I want to go for my farm, but I also know it's round 6. I think I should be fine here if I utilise the genetic enhanced crops. I just did that so I didn't have to sell farms there. He goes for a big eco rush which forces a Barnack, but now he has no farms. That's just to prevent a genetic enhanced crops. I probably should have farmed that. And yeah, he got the 3 rounds off the Republic, but he had to sell instantly. So at this point I'm just going to try and drain him. I don't know if he sees the ceramic. He didn't, and he died there. So a fairly simple one. Again, I was bored, so I'm just messing about with that. Yeah, he doesn't look the best, but you never know. So again, he doesn't start ecoing immediately, so I just eco quite hard there. Now I save up for my powerful darts. I think my placement's slightly better, as he had to go for a second dartling and I didn't. Probably around 6 Russian cripple would be very effective, but I obviously choose not to. I also don't think spamming towers is worth it when we've got cripple, so that's a mistake on my part. I'm obviously going to counter with the same sort of rush. So he's boosted there, so I should be very aggressive once it wears off. We do have a Spite Storm though. 13 lives. And yeah, I just didn't send a big rush, so he has no chance of dying there. And I just sent one leg earlier, I would have won that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. See ya.